LoZ New Comic Book Day!
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Legion on Zoom's New Comic Book Day. This is episode 2 of our new little shindig we got going on. I don't know the history behind the term shindig, so I'm hoping it's not racist, offensive, or appropriating any type of culture, but I'm throwing it out there. Today is June 2nd, and we got your new hot off the press and all over the place books. This is Chaz.
Right. Yes, exactly. And this is Miguel. Do we need to introduce ourselves for these ones? Well, it's right. And it's hump day. So you're probably thinking like, man, get me through this hump. A fucking awesome comic book. So Miguel, lay it on us. What's good right now?
I thought you were going to say some LoZ to get over the hump, but some comic
they are
too.
listening to the LoZ if they're hearing us right now.
Fair enough.
Word. First of all, you're probably surprised. You're like, LoZ on a Wednesday, right? We always drop on Fridays, sometimes Mondays. Well, there's the weekend drops usually, but now Wednesdays, because we know you need us right now. Books are coming out right now, and there's so much shit out there. What do you fucking pick? We're going to help you with that. We'll tell you what we're fucking buying, what we're reading, and, you should buy them because we say so. And if you're buying anything different to that, let us know. Follow us on Twitter, on Instagram at Legion on Zoom, or email us at Legion on Zoom on Gmail. We would love to hear what the fuck shit you're buying. But what we're getting is, if you've heard us before, we're Heroes Reborn 5. Came out just today. This is by Jason Aaron, Ed McGuinness, and R.M. Guerra. As we've said before, this is a weekly book. This fucking a crazy universe where Blade is the only one that remembers the world from before, because now this is a world where the Avengers never came to be, and it's a cool fucking book. It's a mystery type style. It's Jason Aaron. Come on, Jason Aaron's a great writer, and there's a great artist group. Just keep reading this book. You don't even need to read the Avengers books from before. Just start reading Heroes Reborn. Barely issue 5 came out of 7. So get on it so you can get up to date. We're going to go now into Marvel now, because now for Marvel, we have the biggest fucking X-Men event since X of Swords that came out in the winter, I think it was. Now we're going to have finally the Hellfire Gala. They've been talking about the Hellfire Gala for a while. They've been trying to promote it quite a bit. What's really funny, it was supposed to be only a one-book event, but it branched out. Eventually, all the writers and the artists were like, we want to get in on this. And every book for the X-Men books during June will be related to the Hellfire Gala, which is led by Marauders number 21. That's coming out today by Jerry Dugan, Matteo Lally. And there's a special story there by none other than motherfucking Chris Claremont. Chris Claremont of Days of Future, past fucking Dark Phoenix saga. He's back to the X-Men book to write a nice short story with John Bolton on the origins of the Hellfire group. And so the Hellfire Gala is just now that the White Queen Emma Frost is running the Hellfire Corporation now. Which they're in charge of getting the drugs, the medications of Krakoa out to the world, and she's also running the black market of the medications throughout the world. And she's holding this big gala that apparently we've seen the Avengers are going to the gala. The Fantastic Four are going to the gala. Apparently, celebrities are going to the gala. They rumored Eminem and fucking Conan O'Brien are going to be in the actual gala, like in the fucking books.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because it's like their way of kind of like bringing, humans involved and like just to celebrate it. And then the biggest thing is that they're going to introduce the official X-Men team of the Krakoa era, which we've talked about in our previous episode. So it all starts with Marauders number 21. You also get another book, Hellions, number 12, by Seb Wells and Steven Segovia. We've talked about this book before a little bit. It's a group led by Mr. Sinister. Do we need to say more?
Yeah.
And then obviously they're not invited to the Hellfire Gala because it's a team led by Mr. Sinister, right? And which is all from former Marauders from back in the day. Like we have the Grey Crow, and they have it's led by Psylocke. Havoc's on it. But they crashed the party anyway. So we highly recommend you get Aliens number 12. Those are the Marvel books for you to get for this fucking week, for today right now. And we have to end obviously with some love for DC. There's the new DC books that came out today is the Batman Catwoman number 5, which is by Tom King and Clay Mann. I don't think you guys reading that Batman Catwoman at all, or because Rod, you're a Tom King fan, no?
I'm not. I gotta check it out because Clay Mann's art is gorgeous.
Listen,
what Heroes in Crisis, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they work together for that, and Clay Mann is an incredible artist, and we love Tom King. You know, some people might hate some of the things that he's done with Batman, but I think we've enjoyed it. And so Batman and Catwoman is supposed to be his, como se dice, swan song to his Batman run, you know? And it's a mini series. Issue number 5 is coming out today. And it's weird because it's kind of set in the future and in the present and in the past at the same time. And it's part of DC's Black Label. So it's unclear how canon it is, but it's the future part is set up that Batman just died of like old age pretty much. And Catwoman's still alive. Selena Kyle, because research wise, women tend to outlive men in general, which makes sense. And they have a daughter who's like a Batwoman. And originally the book basically starts with Catwoman killing an old Joker. All right, so fucking Joker, even the Joker outlived Batman. How the fuck is that possible, crazy. Right? Like, shit, like I would assume their lifestyles are very different.
Well, I mean, as you know, every old version of Bruce is riddled with injuries and is always usually has on like an exoskeleton. So it makes sense.
No, it makes sense. You're right. Because Joker's the one's causing the injury. He's not. Yeah. He's injured by Batman, and that's it. But Batman's injured by everybody. So they deal with that. The biggest so it's happening. There's that mystery that you don't know why Catwoman killed Joker in old age and how it relates to the daughter in the future, while at the same time in the present/past, we have the comic debut of Phantasm. The fucking character from the Batman animated series, not just the animated series, the movie, the first movie that came out from the animated series. So, Rod, do you remember Phantasm?
All right. I'm sold. I'm down. This takes place like in a future timeline?
All of it.
I'm confused as fuck.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
So it's going back and forth. We have the story that's happening in the future when Batman died of old age, Catwoman's old, Joker's old, and we have their daughter that's this Batwoman character trying to solve the death of the Joker's the mystery of Joker's death. But at the same time, they're telling you the story of how Catwoman and Joker had this deal back in the day that has to do with Phantasm. Because Phantasm is introduced, and she's actually the same character that was in the Batman animated series, which is, I forgot her name, a woman that had a relationship with Bruce Wayne and wanted to avenge like the death, I think, of her family or her father or something. So it's really tapping into these things. Actually, funny thing, they've been really hinting at other Batman animated series characters. There's this one, we mentioned it on Instagram, on our Instagram account. Remember, guys, that episode from Batman the Animated Series where there's the guy that is like has kids in the sewers, and it's like the Croc King or something? Yeah. He came out in this book. This is the first time he's really come out on the DC Comics books, and it's only been in the show. And so they're really kind of
he's one of the sickest of all of Batman's rogues gallery from the animated series.
Right.
He was like beating children. I don't know what was going on with
he was like kidnapping them and like beating them and making them be like slaves for him.
Rubbing his feet.
I'm very upset by this.
For him.
and didn't he have like a death, right? At least it seemed like in the comic book, in the show, in the animated series, where he like fell and Batman tried to save him, and he's like, "Never, I will never hold you."
Yeah, no, he actually survives that. He somehow he gets the Crocs to like, I don't know, he has them under control somehow.
I don't know. But exactly. Anyway, so if you're a fan of Batman the animated series, if you're a fan of Batman in general, Tom King and Clay Mann, we recommend Batman and Catwoman. It's a slow burn, but it's great, beautiful fucking art. And apparently for this next issue that just came out today, which I haven't read, we have Harley Quinn, an old Harley Quinn, getting involved to try to figure out what happened with Joker's death. So
A geriatric Gotham. All right, I'll check it out. All right,
Exactly.
even though I'm not
That sounds pretty lit.
I'm still not like totally with this Batman and Catwoman business.
I hate that.
Yeah, they need to like separate whatever. But yeah, Clayman, Tom King, all stars.
Right. No, and honestly, we don't know, right? Because in the comic books, currently in canon, they never got married. There's still a couple now. Well, sort of. They're figuring shit out.
Oh, right.
But like in the future, in this timeline, they did get married and had a daughter. But we'll see. We'll see how much that plays out. Yeah.
Hashtag fuckery.
Right. And then our last pick for today, we have a book that Ches is specifically following. We got Suicide Squad #4 by Robbie Thompson and Eduardo Pansica.
Yeah, man, this book is fucking nuts. I'm not gonna go into too much detail into it for two reasons. Partially, I don't want to ruin it for the fans, and two, I don't remember. But let's not focus so much on the second reason and focus on the first going forward. So, essentially, if you guys want to get a taste of what John Cena is gonna be putting on the screen, the character he's gonna be playing, known as Peacemaker, check this book out. The dude is a fucking psychopath. It's totally worth it. The art is amazing. And I'm just going to give you a little taste of the fucking power hitters in this fucking version of the Suicide Squad. Because it's not being led by Rick Flag. It's Peacemaker, Superboy, and in the first couple of issues, they rescue Talon from Arkham. I'm not going to say anymore. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. So, check out this fucking book. I'm like a book behind, so I have to buy #3, and I'm thinking about just doing a blast reread and just going through all 3 for one big ass book, and then drain 4 into my brain via IV.
And then because I was sold just by I remember seeing the covers that had Superboy, fucking Connor Kent Superboy, which I don't think we've seen him in the DC comics since like the 52. I think at the 52 he disappeared, right?
Yeah,
Rod, I think you would know, Rod.
Fuck, I don't know.
apparently he's been in Arkham.
Damn.
Oh, that's where they got it, Superboy in Arkham?
Yeah. So in like the first issue, they get him out of Arkham. Well, Peacemaker breaks into Arkham to get Superboy, then uses Superboy and him, and they get Talon.
First of all, I'm thinking, Arkham has the most lax fucking security ever. Like Joker, if Joker and Scarecrow can get out, Superboy couldn't get out from Arkham. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here?
Just because it's up to issue 4, I'm gonna see if maybe we can throw up of how they had Superboy thrown up in Arkham, because I think they had some kryptonite bindings on him.
Oh,
but yeah, so we'll see if we could get that image up for the fans if possible. We'll see what's up. But yeah, definitely it's a crazy ass book, man. And like I said, John Cena is gonna blow our minds. And if you want to get a taste, because Peacemaker is an insanely obscure character, check this book out.
Yeah, word. And especially for you guys out there, right? Suicide Squad's coming out in August. We're gonna get our introduction to John Cena's Peacemaker, and that motherfucker's getting his own
show. I forgot.
So might as well dive into this Suicide Squad book. We're at issue 4 right now. I'm sold. I'm not reading it right now. I'm actually curious about it, just because everything that Chess said, I'm down.
It's fucking nuts, man.
But so these are the books for today, June fucking 2nd. Go out there. You can get them on Comixology, fucking Amazon. Go to your local comic book shop and read this shit. Tell us what you thought. Tell us if you would suggest other books, and enjoy your reading.
Go buy the fucking books so we could keep getting more stuff. That's how that works.
That's right. Peace out, people.
See you next week.
Word, go.
Bye.